Just got in from the shops and I thought, do you know what? I should do a review. But it's hard because no one seems to be in the Christmas spirit yet. Am I in the Christmas spirit? No, not really. Are you? Are you in the Christmas spirit? I'm always in the Christmas spirit when I hear Christmas songs. And I don't mean the ones that they play in the shops. They just get on your nerves. That's like sort of lift music, isn't it? Elevator music. I like Christmas songs that I can really get my teeth into, that I can really sing along to and that mean something. Like, last Christmas I gave you my heart. No, that's a boring thing. Let's have something with a bit more gumption, a bit more soul. Hands up who likes soul music. I like soul music. Anyway, so there's one shop I go into and they must have my favourite album because they play all my favourite Christmas songs. I'm in there for hours, dancing around and yay, let's do this. Oh, my favourite Christmas song is Someday at Christmas. I've forgotten it. Someday at Christmas, men won't be boys, playing with guns like kids play with toys. One more December, our hearts will see a world where men are free. Someday at Christmas, there'll be no wars when we have learned what Christmas is for. When we have found what life's really worth, there'll be peace on earth. What a lovely sentiment that song has. I love it. It gets me every single year. I just adore it. But there doesn't seem to be much peace on earth around me at the moment. Well, anywhere. Never mind around me, anywhere. I go on Twitter, it's all doom and gloom, and I go on and I see this one fighting with that one, and I see people complaining about YouTubers saying this, and YouTubers saying that, and YouTubers not saying this, and YouTubers not saying that. And it's like, I'm just so confused. I can't get with this beauty nastiness. Why does everybody have to be so nasty? Jesus, isn't it bad enough in our lives? We're not all singing and dancing. I'm not always singing and dancing, and sometimes it would be quite nice to go on to Twitter and have something to giggle about. But it just doesn't happen, does it, guys? You know, it's like in the beauty community, everybody seems to be at each other's throats and everybody seems to be wanting to trip the other one up. And if they are seen to trip up, then it's splattered across their feed and then onto YouTube. I'm not into that. I can't get into that. I have too much going on in my own life. I just can't be doing that. I mean, I'm like everybody. I like the odd piece of gossip. Who doesn't? Especially when it comes to Don Monn's reviews, I'm there. But it gets beyond that. On Twitter and not so much, yeah, I guess on YouTube as well. It just sort of gets beyond that and it's not funny. You know, people are being doxxed and their address is being put out online and it's just not good. Please stop it. Not just at Christmas time, but all the time. Why can't we just be grateful for what we've got? Some of us haven't got a great deal, but we don't keep on and on about it. You know, we just get on with it. Deal with the hands that you're dealt with. if that's the saying. I think it should be play with the hands that you're dealt with. But you know what I mean. I just can't. I can't get all this. I just don't get all this, like, nastiness. Oh, he said this and he said that. And, of course, now we've got John Kuckian's reared his ugly head again. So we've got people sounding off about him. And, I can really understand that. He really is the most unsavoury guy. He's just a nasty piece of work. But what I don't understand, you know, there's so many things that I don't understand in this John Kuckian thing. And the main thing is, why can he not be silenced? Why is he allowed to go on and do all these nasty things across the board and get away with it? He seems to get away with everything. And, you know, while he's just sat there in front of his camera, just spurting out all this crap, giving out makeup that's bad for people. And I just, no, I can't deal with that in my life. You know, I have to stay on top and it's not always easy. So I don't really delve in to that crap. So what have we got on YouTube to keep me entertained? I'm always dipping into people's live streams and I don't even know why I'm laughing. Anyway, I'm always dipping in and jumping out again, and you know, I did try with the Don Monn reviews. They leave me speechless, guys, and they leave me without any hearing because his voice goes on and 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 on. I just can't. There was one. Do you know what I did? I took him into the kitchen while I was cooking. And then I left him in the kitchen while I came into the other room. And so I could hear. And it just sounded like them. I couldn't stand it. I had to go and turn the blooming thing off. It was awful. He did this candle review thing. The thing is, it's not even as if he's comparing them. He needs to look at what he is doing. Of course, he's got boxes of bloody lip salve. Do you remember when it used to be called lip salve? It's not called that anymore. But, you know, what do they call that? Lip seal thing. Anyway, the other day, he did one with his husband. He needs to stop doing it with his husband because his husband gives the game away. His husband isn't interested. He sits there with this look on his face. And Peter's like doing all his own, you know, oh yeah. Who laughs like that? No one laughs like that. What? What? Anyway, the husband sat there like that. And every so often they get a little bit animated and they look at him like, oh, please. Peter decided he was going to do a review on Pop-Tarts. Who eats Pop-Tarts? And doesn't he realise it's just his opinion? He's just... Nearly all his reviews have been about food. How do we know that he's got a completely different... Well, we do know. He's got a completely different taste system, whatever they call it, than we have. What he likes, we may not like. You can't do reviews like that. Even people that do reviews, like restaurant reviews. I've done restaurant reviews. Even people that do that, you've got to go a bit deeper than what the food is. You talk about the ambience, the restaurant itself, maybe the kitchen, maybe the service. You don't just talk about a bit of bread. Well, I like this bit of bread because it's got a crust on it. It's just all so pointless. Can't be bothered. Anyway, I'm all of a tizzy because I really did want to talk about the the beauty community, but it's just so toxic at the moment, guys. I just can't do it, you know. I want to stay happy. Don't you want to stay happy? Look, I tell you, my friend, British people may know who my friend is, right? She wears all these jewelleries, and I did this audition with her once. No, it wasn't an audition, it was a filming, and I said, oh, I love that ring. She went, oh, do you want it? I went, no, it's all right, as you do. But no, go on, you take it. That's me ring. When I wear it, I have to be careful not to knock people out. I have caused many an injury, so I don't wear it very often. Anyway, I'm rambling. If you like this review, please like, share and subscribe to Jan's Reviews. And I'll put up another video very soon. And don't forget, my live goes out on a Sunday. We have a giggle. I can't put music on there anymore though, because I'm not doing it on OBS. Anyway, I'm chatting. You take care of you take care of yourselves out there, because it is just such a stinking, rotten old world, isn't it? We can't get our leaders right, can we? No wonder the world's gone to pot. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye for now.